Day 62 of the Walk for Peace. Today, the journey crossed from Alabama into Georgia. Not just a change of state, but a deepening of connection. In West Point, the Walk for Peace was welcomed with open hearts, shared food, and quiet understanding. As night fell, peace was not spoken loudly, it was practiced through chanting, meditation, and blessings offered in silence. This is what happened on days 62 and 63 of the Walk for Peace in Georgia.
Good evening, everyone. We are here at the borderline of Georgia state line, and we are here saying goodbye to Alabama. Thank you so much for all the love and all the hospitality that you have given us. Thank you, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, for all those love. Thank you to all the troopers, the department, the sheriff department, and police department, to all the department that have been supported us to get to this point. It means a lot to us, and together we will walk for peace. And this is the flowers of peace, I guess, because it's a white color. White colors represent for pure. It's very pure. The purest our mind is, the more peace we have. So this is for everyone from Texas to here, and for all those people who have followed us online and abroad. Thank you so much. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. And tonight and today is still our peaceful day. Namo Buddhaya. Thank you.
Okay, let's see if you can hear me. I want to welcome you to West Point, Georgia. You've walked a very long way, as I understand, from Fort Worth, Texas. That is amazing. So welcome to the first city in Georgia. And always remember that West Point is the best point. Thank you so much for what you're doing, walking for peace in this holiday season, Christmas and peace on earth. We're so happy to have you here to help us share the peace. So I look forward to your event this evening. And again, welcome to West Point.
Woo!
Thank you so much, Mayor. This is really overwhelmed us when we entered to that area, and I cannot walk anymore because of all this love that you have. We appreciate it so much, and without Mayor and the city of enforcement to store us, that is, I think it's going to be very difficult for them to do business. But thank you so much for everything. So this is our 62 days from Fort Worth, Texas to here. We just say goodbye to Alabama, the roller coaster state. We've been walking up and down the hill all day and all day. But all the love Alabama showed us come to us is we honored, grateful. And here we are. It's also welcoming us. Concentrating on our breathing, on our breath going in and out by the nostril area. Let us open our eyes. Everywhere we go, before we do anything, we always do the praying in Pali Lounge. That is a praying and then blessing and asking for this place, for all the deities or angels or all spirits that are allowing us to stay here overnight. That is all every day where we go. At night time and in the morning before we leave, we also do the same thing. We pay gratitude and appreciation to all the spirits and all the owners and the places where we sleep overnight. That is the first thing we would do. And then when we do that, we respectfully invite all of you to put our hands together like this to receive the energy of it and close our eyes when we do the chanting. That way we follow along to receive that energy. And then after that, I will lead the forgiveness and loving kindness meditation. Okay. Let's all do the praying. Let us close our eyes, put our hands up together. Salasang sasenang gavandong rinang galitamarang Pagdawar vedang galitang barandang gagitwani galitang baranto Samanta jagavali sutra kasanto devata Tadamang murila sasa sunanto sakamo katang Sage game jarope kaise kalsate jantarike vimane Vibelate javame tarvara kahane ke amparumi kete Pramajayandori saladari samenya kakan kanakan Yudandang santike nyang muniwalawajanang satawame sunantu Samazavaraganho yang berata Samazavaraganho yang berata Samazavaragano yang berata Dimulai Pak pada keadaan Om Sampa Sambuddhavayan Ortam Viwademi Namo tassa That is our created blessing. How did you feel? If you relax, I hope it's not bored. Let us all do the forgiveness and loving kindness meditation. Do you know why we need to do the forgiveness meditation? In this life, we have committed into so many unwholesome deeds, unwholesome things that we hurt and or injured many beings, many people, verbally, physically, and mentally, with intention without intention. And then we have so many enemies, so many people that does not like us at all. And we also does not like a lot of people also. Right on the point. Right? We don't like a lot of people. But guess what? Tonight you all like it. You like each other tonight, isn't it? That's why we come here for peace. And so we ask for forgiveness from those people who we have hurt and injured them. And then we also forgive them that they have done the same thing to us. And we also forgive ourselves. We can easily forgive the others, but a lot of time we cannot forgive ourselves from our mistake. So this is the time we need to forgive ourselves. We need to let go of all that you've been hanging on to. Otherwise, all those burdens on your shoulders will drag you down. We all wanted to walk light, freely, without any burden on our shoulders, isn't it? But we've been putting a lot of rocks on our shoulders. And every step we made is heavy, tired. This is the time. All of us here will do that together, to forgive, to ask all the people to forgive us, for us to forgive them, and for us to forgive ourselves. Then after that, we will do the loving kindness meditation. Loving kindness is opposite with hatred. Hatred is opposite with loving kindness. Once we have hatred, there's no loving kindness exists. Once we have loving kindness, hatred have no space to live with us. So we have to have loving kindness in order for us to live a peaceful life without any enemies. There's a quote said, my teachers always remind me, if you don't have any friends to hang around to play with, then live alone. But don't have an enemy. So let us all do that, to feel all that love, to radiate all that love to all the people, all the beings around us. Let peace bloom. Let peace flourish throughout this community, this city, this state, this country, and the whole world. Can we all do this? Let us all close our eyes. Just relax. Put your left hand on top of your heart. The right hand on top of your left hand. Feel that heartbeat. Feel that heartbeat. Imagine some of your parents, either they passed away or they're still alive. Let us remember their face. Each and every heartbeat, their face, their blood, their life exists with us. Let us think the loved ones, our family members, our relatives. Let's remember their face. And then let us remember our friends. And now, your face. Imagine that your face isn't in front of you by your chest. Give yourself some love. Your inner child needs love. It's been crying. It's been asking for help. Yet we ignored it. It's now time to heal. Because of wrong things and unwisdom, I had wrong attitude, words, and thinking that caused the damage and suffering to all the people and all the living beings. Please open your kind heart and wisdom forgive me. I honestly forgive all those had wrong attitude, words, and thinking that caused the damage and suffering to me. I honestly forgive myself and wish since now to ever doing wholesome things, avoiding unwholesome things, keeping clear mind. If by deed, speech, or thought, foolishly I have done wrong, may all forgive me, honored ones, who are in wisdom and compassion strong. I freely forgive anyone who may have hurt or injured me. I freely forgive myself. May I be well, happy, and peaceful. May my parents be well, happy, and peaceful. May my relatives be well, happy, and peaceful. May my teachers be well, happy, and peaceful. May my friends be well, happy, and peaceful. May the indifferent persons be well, happy, and peaceful. May the unfriendly persons be well, happy, and peaceful. May all beings in this area be well, happy, and peaceful. May all beings in this city be well, happy, and peaceful. May all beings in this state of Georgia be well, happy, and peaceful. May all beings in this country of the United States of America be well, happy, and peaceful. May all beings in this universe be well, happy, and peaceful. May suffering ones be suffering free. and the fear struck fearlessly. May the grieving shed all grief, and all beings find relief. Let us all take a deep breath. Another deep breath. And last one. Thank you so much. How do you feel? Now we are free from sufferings. Now we're free from enemies. And please, we need to love ourselves and love all the people around us and all beings the same way. Do you know why? Do you know why we need to love every people, every beings the same way? Do you know why? It's because all of us here and all the beings that we have met and not yet, we call it samsara, which is in the struggle of life, of birth. We have born and reborn and reborn and born and reborn so many lives. And we have born into so many families. We have so many fathers and mothers, so many husband and wife and kids and daughters and sons and relatives, so many, countless. This life we happen to born into a different family in a different country. But our previous life, many lives, we have born in one family here and there around this universe. And so all those we have met or not yet, they might be our relatives before. Even the animals. Aloga. He was a stray dog from India. When I walked in India for 112 days, he found us in Kolkata airport on day 6. After he found us, he just left everything behind, walked along with the Barrow monks, over 100 monks, state by state. We go from India to Nepal, Nepal back to India. We have lost him many times, and I found him again many times. There's many dogs follow us, but day 5, day 3, day 5, 6 days, 7 days, they all drop, they all back out. Only our Loga left. It means we have the connection. We all here have the connection. That's why we are here together again to see each other tonight, isn't it? Us to you all are strangers. We don't know you all. You don't know us. But why we are here together when you have a different skin color with us? You have a different language of speaking with us. And you have a different belief in practicing of faith. Is that right? We all have different backgrounds. Could be here doctors, engineers, just regular labor, everything here. But why we are here together tonight and left everything behind, all that ego and everything that we can say, we can name, and we can sit on the ground together like this to meet with the Buddhist monk? Because we have the connections. We could be family, we could be brother and sister, we could be anything in our past. And today, when you know that we walk to this town, you come out here to greet us, to give us some love. That is love and kindness. You don't care who we are, and you don't care all these people who they are. We are just coming together just for one thing, that is peace. We all practice in different religions, right? And all that religions, Buddhism, Catholic, Christianity, Hinduism, Taoism, we can name a lot of religions in this world, isn't it? All those religions exist to meet the requirements and all kind of beliefs that for beings, because different beings, different mindset, different way of belief. So just if there's only one religion, that shouldn't be happening, because all people around the world, how can they worship in one religion? Because of we have so many religions, it's beautiful that way for all people to practice, and all reverends and all venerable monks and all gurus and teachers to teach all of us to practice to liberate all kind of sufferings, to be wholesome, to be a nice person. Is that right? And at the end, all those religions coming together, teaching all of us to come back to only one religion. What is that religion? The religions of peace, loving kindness, and compassion. We are in this world, all human beings and all beings, worshiping peace, loving kindness, and compassion. We craving for peace. So many people have sacrificed for peace. They have died for freedom and peace. Is that right? Generation after generation, there are so many people who do that. And here we are, we as a Buddhist monk, we take on this journey to continue to seek for peace and to spread this awareness of peace to all beings, to all of you here and all of us here. For all of us to come back to the nature, one religion of peace, loving kindness, and compassion. Tell me if I say that right, wrong. And guess what? We have our own belief. We should continue to practice that. It doesn't matter this person believe in this religion, that person believe in a different religion. It really doesn't matter, because different mindset, different way of seeing things and hearing things and believe in things. They worship in the God, the Buddha, whoever that they believe in. As long as they practice to liberate suffering, as long as they become a good people in this world. That always matters. We don't need to criticize anybody. By the time that we open our mouth to say something to criticize the others, from there we are no better than anybody. Is that right? So we are, as human beings, we have different backgrounds that I mentioned earlier. But of course, we have the same blood colors as red. And we have the same taste of tea, which is salty. What is the difference? There is no big difference between us. Venerable Dr. say, we have two noses. Same like everybody. We have two ears, we have two eyes. We have one mouth. We have hands and legs that we can walk and do everything. It's the same. It's just the difference. we want to become a good person or not. We want to have peace or not. And of course, tonight, all of us here gathered in here because of peace, because we seeking for peace. We coming together for peace. And our Buddhist monk, our group, our venerable monks alone, we cannot do this. We cannot make this happen. There are so many generations, there are so many ancestors and brave people around the world that have done so many ways to seek for peace for all beings already. Yet, try to change the world, but it's not successful. Is that right? Can only change a portion of the world for a number amount of the people only. Here, as our Buddhist monk, we do the same. We are not better than anybody. We still take on that journey to do the same way. It's just a different way we are walking for peace. But for us alone, we cannot change this world. Nobody can. All of us here cannot. But do you believe that all these venerable monks and all of you here and all the people in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and now Georgia, and there are so many states and so many people around the world are following us right now. If we are together, walk for peace, practice for peace, can this world change? Yes? It means we are part of the history making. We all together can change to have a better world. Not us alone. That is why we need your help. We really need your help to do this. And in order for us to do that, we have to be mindful. Mindfulness is really, really important for all ages. Students, adults, we all need it because we live in this society, this world. The more technologies grow, the more we are lazy to use our head. Is that right? Just a very simple mathematics. We also ask the calculator, and now the phone, and now AI. There's a lot of things not talking about an essays. Now you want to write just one paragraph, you want to send it to somebody, AI. Where's your head now? Where's our head now? We left it somewhere, right? We depend on something else, but not ourselves. And the more we do that, what are we gonna turn into? Later, maybe we ask AI to feed us, to eat, to breathe for us. Nobody can do that, right? We have to do it ourselves because we have to go number 1 and number 2 too. Don't think nobody can take care for us, all right? And so, we have to change from now. This is the call for us to change our daily activities. Because we are busy chasing the outside world and all the materialities. Of course, we need materials to live, but chasing after it to make sure that we have a lot and a lot and a lot, and then we go out of our way. And now we don't have free time for ourselves. We are too busy and we always stressful. And once we have a lot of money, a lot of materials, and now what will we do? We need to protect it. We need to dig a hole and put all those gold down there. Build a casket or something to put it in there and lock many layers of doors. We need to protect it. And now that we let somebody he's so handsome and she's so beautiful. I like that guy and I like that girl. Then he said yes, she said yes. You married them. Take them home. Now, you have to protect them because you're afraid that you're gonna lose them. And the more you hold it tight in your hand like this, try to hold it tight as possible. You can feel the strength right here is very tired, right? But what if you lose it a little bit, you feel a bit better. It means that whenever we try to hold anything in life too tight, it's very tired for us, just like we carry rock on our shoulders. But guess what? Everything's all impermanent. Nothing will last with us. If we think that our parents, our relatives, our husband and wife and kids and everything we have in life that will last with us for a long time or forever, then we need to change that mindset, because impermanence will come anytime, very quick. Let's say our walk, our journey. I still remember that night. It's dark like this, and then we walk. Suddenly I feel that something is coming, and I was gonna stop. Before I stop, I hear the brake of the truck try to apply the brake, and it hit boom into our van, and I ran back all the way. I see one of our brother monk laying on the ground, his leg broken, bleeding. Two of all the people that hit all the way to the shoulders. I have never thought of that, but it happens because everything's so impermanent. We cannot control anything in this life. And the more we want to control, the more suffer we are. Even our breath, even our mind, our thoughts. If we want to control it, we will be suffer. We cannot control. Life is impermanent. This body is impermanent. The nature is impermanent. Winter change, summer, spring, right? It's changing. Back then, when we walk in Mississippi, it's freezing. The road, flat, is freezing. When we enter into Alabama, roller coaster road, but hot. We need to put more strength to walk, and it's all sweat. It's changing rapidly like that, and our mind is changing. We could be happy right now. A moment after this, we cry, we suffer. We suffer from inside of our family. Let's hold on into the society, just inside of our family. If we cannot manage our emotion, if we cannot manage all that reaction, our family cannot have a peaceful day. Is that right? It's always started from the family, the house, the small house, and then come to a bigger house, which is the society, the city, the state, the country, and the world. If within the house, if we cannot manage, we cannot change the world, right? And so mindfulness is the key. Today is already past Christmas, but it's still holiday season, isn't it? We don't have a gift for you all, but we do have a key for you to open that box. The gift that has been You has been placed somewhere deep inside your body, your mind, that you have forgotten it for a long time. We are bringing you that key to unlock that, to freeze it. And that is the gift for Christmas and New Year. Breathing. Earlier when the trend came, remember? We couldn't talk, right? Instead of chanting or instead of talking, just talk. We did what? Breathing, right? We did the breathing. If we all can take time to breathe in and breathe out with mindfulness, it's different with everyday breathing with all of us. A lot of us breathe in and breathe out just like a machine, just like a robot. We never pay attention to our breath. So it just, because that is something that we've been living with for so long already, that become a habit naturally, in and out. So we never pay attention to it. We forgot it. Now that we are here to remind you, to bring this key, this message to remind you, there you go. That breath is with you all the time. All we need to do is just pause for a moment, come back within, then you will see your breath. Once you see your breath, mindful with each breath going in and out, just by this area right here. You don't need to go anywhere, just right here by the nostril area. When you breathe in, aware of that breath going in. Breathe out, aware of that breath going out, without forcing our breath. Just let it go in and out naturally. Just mindfulness with it. And then once you breathe in and breathe out, that monkey mind pop up. What is a monkey mind? Monkey mind is when we have thoughts arise. All kind of thoughts, bad thoughts, good thoughts, the past, the future. The past is already a history, nobody can change it, but we always hang on into it. The bad habit and the future is something that's not yet come, but we always, when we sit here for meditation, breathe in and breathe out, and now you think about the future. What do I want to do tomorrow? What I'm going to do for New Year? Where are we going to go for New Year with our family? Things like that popping up, and we follow those thoughts until the teachers or whoever, or you set an alarm and the alarm goes off. Oh, meditation time is over. You only have one breath going in and out throughout that one session. Is that right? And so we need to be mindful to see, to acknowledge that those thoughts when it arise. I have a thought arise. Now you need to aware to know that you have a thought. It doesn't matter if it's a good or bad thought. Just acknowledge of that thought by saying thought, silently, and then come back to the breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Another thought pop up, and then another one and another one. It's always popping up. It's just that we cannot see. Why? Because we are too busy doing something else. And now that we spend time to sit down and pay attention to only one thing which is our breath, then we can see our thoughts popping up. That is the monkey mind. That monkey mind would jump from here to that gas station to get some M&Ms, or go to McDonald's to get something, okay, anything. And so when we know that we have thought, just acknowledge it, come back here, aware of that breath going in and out. At the beginning, we have a lot of thoughts, overwhelmed, but don't give up, and don't be afraid, and don't try to push it away. Just acknowledge each and every single thought that is popping up. Come back. And then when you hear noises, you hear sounds, you hear talking, you hear voice slam, don't need to ask who did that, where, and what. Just acknowledge of those as sound, come back here. When you have feelings in your face that some insect is calling it because it's itchy, don't worry about it, because that is not the real insect, because you have mindfulness. That's why all those sensations is rising. Acknowledge those as feeling, come back here. When your leg, your back hurt, acknowledge it as feeling, or pain, come back here. That's all we need to do. It's simple, but it's not simple. It will take time. We spend a lot of time for sidetrack. We sidetrack almost every day, doing everything at one time, multitask. It's because of we doing multitask, we cannot pay attention to one thing. And that is why when things come to our life, we react right away. We react like a robot, like a machine. And so now, if we are mindful with our breath, when somebody says something, you will pause for a moment and you will come back here, this present moment, which is your breath. Breathe in or breathe out, or take a deep breath and tell yourself, ask yourself, should I respond? If I respond, would it be hurtful or beautiful? If it's hurtful, so I'm not going to open my mouth to say something hurtful, right? It's because we never pause to look within. That's why we react like that. And so now it's time for us to pause. Everything comes. Just pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Look within. You will see all this right here is start boiling by your chest. By your chest, it's boiling. The fire start to pick up. It's burning inside your chest. We have that experience, right? When we are angry, it's like the fire is burning our body badly. And when the fire burns so bad, so big, we are out of control. We commit into unwholesome things, like rock hit with rock. So when the piece of rock hit with a piece of rock, it's broke, right? When we react with our partner, with our loved one, or with the person that we don't know out there, when we confront, what's going to happen? I tell you three places for us to go. If we confront, if we cannot control our anger, we let our anger out, and if we fight, there are three places to go. First place, hospital. Second place, jail. Third place, forever rest funeral. Is that right? Yeah. But if we cannot control, those are the three places we will go. We don't want to go there. We don't want to go there, so we need to manage our feeling and don't react so quickly. And the key for us to unlock that box that has been kept inside of us for so long is mindfulness. Once you unlock it, peace will begin with you. Happiness will begin with you. Your family don't have to see our stressful face, our sadness face. And then from there, we can share it to all our family. There are questions like this. How can I help my parents to change? I say, the hardest people in this world for us as a children to change is our parents. Why is that? It's not all, okay? I'm talking about in general. That is because I am your dad, I am your mom. I give birth to you. You don't know anything. That is the mindset, right? So that is very difficult. So I told those people like this. You don't need to chant anybody. Chant yourself. Don't expect anybody to change. Change yourself. Once you change yourself, you live a peaceful life. You don't react when your parents say something that is hurtful to you. You take care of your parents whenever they need. You call your parents when you are not at home. Check in with them. Do all that thing. Let your parents feel that. Let your parents know that you are a better person. You are not an old you anymore. Then from there, everything you talk with your parents, they will listen. Because they see you as a sample. You can do it. Then now when you talk about it, I will listen. If we talk, we want them to practice, we want them to change. But every time when they say something, you react and walk out the door right away. How can they believe you? Right? And so we need to change ourselves. Don't try to change anybody. Just change ourselves and everything will be changed. But no expectation. The key for that is no expectation, because the more we expect, the result won't come. Just do it. Wait for the result. It will come when it's ripe. You will have a good fruits to eat. And so, let us all every day practice mindfulness to have a peaceful day. Will you all walk with us to Washington, D.C.? What kind of that laugh is that? It's like, this monk is so funny. I'm asking you for real. Wait, you don't have to walk physically with us. The law enforcement won't like that, because they're gonna have to do a lot more work. Let's walk with us spiritually by practicing to have your peaceful day. So every morning when you wake up, the first thing in the morning when our mind is fresh and clear after a long night of rest, if we don't plant a good seed, a wholesome seed into that mind, it will pick up all the trash of the past, which is all the suffering things, all the bad habits. It will pick up all those and chew over and over. We've seen the cow chewing the grass, right? After it ate the grass, it keep chewing and chewing over and over. Our mind is like that. If we don't give the mind a job to do, it will pick up all those trash and then chew it over and over, so we will not have a peaceful day. We will be very tired and suffer. And so in the morning, when it's fresh and pure like that, get a piece of paper out in a hand. Even though we already remember, even though you have seen or listened to me talking about this online many times, it's okay. Even if you have to waste paper, it's okay. Get a piece of paper out in a hand. Write out a statement for yourself. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Write it down. Give your hand and your head, your mind, a job to do together. This is very important, okay? Don't just do the head by thinking, but give your hand a job too. After you wrote that down, use our eyes to read over and over that statement. After our eyes, use our mouth to say it out loud, read it out loud. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Let us all say that. Today is going to be my peaceful day. After you read it out loud, to tell the universe that today is going to be my peaceful days, nobody can mess it up except me, which is ourselves. Nobody can mess it up. Even if they throw trash, rock, lemon, bitter melon, whatever they throw it to us, let's take them all and cook and eat. Okay? lemonade, bitter melon can be really good for diabetes, right? So it's okay, take them off. Let us don't react to any of those and live a peaceful day like that. At night time before go to bed, please rewind the whole day. Rewind the whole day. Check, ask yourself, today, who have you met? What have you done? Have you done or say something that is hurtful to anybody or to yourself? If you did, ask for yourself to forgive yourself. I freely forgive myself for all those things that I have done. And then go to bed. Don't regret. No regret. Because regret right now isn't help. It's just gonna make us more sad. Okay, so let it go because this is the past. We cannot change, right? And so go to bed tomorrow morning when we wake up, when the alarms goes off, let us snooze and go back to sleep. No, don't do that. Okay, don't snooze. Wake up right away. If you're about to snooze that alarm, then give yourself only 5 seconds to live. Only 5 seconds. This is very important. If you snooze that alarm, you will stay in bed for a long time. That bed will grow arms and legs to grab you down. And this mind will talk with your body and the brain saying, oh baby, it's okay. It's very cold out there. You can rest all day you want. I will comfort you. Okay? Don't do that. Don't let them cheat us. Cheat. Okay? Give us only 5 seconds to live by counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get up. Get up right away. Don't lay on bed. When you lie on bed, you will go back to sleep. After you get up, get a pen and a piece of paper. Start it again. Today is going to be my peaceful day. I wish you all have a peaceful day, peaceful life. And if all of us can do this, the flower of peace will bloom throughout our family, our neighbors, our country, and around the world. That flower will flourish, and that fragrance will fly out all directions. All beings will receive that. May you all be well, be happy, and peaceful. Thank you so much. Do you have any question for us? I think it's going to be, I don't know how we can give you the string, but we are here waiting for the string too, isn't it? The bracelet? That we call the peace bracelet. I really don't know how we can do this because so many people. But you know the story of the peace bracelet? No? There are people already know, but let me tell all of us here. So these, anyone have it in here? Can I have one? One. So this is the peace bracelet right here. You can see it, right? The meaning behind this. This is very important right here. The meaning behind it is to tie you up with us. To make sure none of you will escape from walking to Washington, D.C. with us. Right? Anyone want to back out? No? Thank you so much for that. So let us all walk to Washington, D.C. for peace. Let peace bloom and flourish throughout the universe. Thank you so much. When you come to the Venerable Monks, it's in this respectful way is to kneel down or sit in front of each monk. We will give you the string. If you cannot sit, and you can just bend a little bit and then give them the hand. the venerable monks will give you the bracelet. Okay, all the helpers, please get the string out from the.
May all beings be happy. May peace and loving kindness spread through every heart. Blessings to all.